Guys, this is a crazy number. Canada just lost 83,900 jobs in February. They were actually expecting a growth of 10,000 jobs. We lost 84,000. So, reading right from the article, losses stemmed from broad weakness across industries led by wholesale retail trade, construction, manufacturing, and other declines included informational, cultural, recreation, finance, insurance, real estate, accommodations, food services. So very, very much a broad sector loss. However, the majority of the jobs lost were in specific regions. So Quebec actually saw the majority of this. 57,000 of those jobs were lost in Quebec, followed by British Columbia, another 20,000. So Ontario actually remained fairly strong, and that's important if you're a real estate investor, which let's talk about that for a second. So this outlook might actually change what the Bank of Canada does with their next rate announcement. It was widely accepted that they would probably hold the rates where they were for a while, maybe even increase slightly later in the year with inflation pressures coming from the war and all that stuff. But with these abysmal job reports, there's a chance they might have to cut. At best, they'll have to hold for sure, but it's possible they cut. The only reason they wouldn't cut is because of how localized the losses were. It was really almost all British Columbia and Quebec versus the rest of Canada. And so when they make a rate decision, it affects the entire country. And so because they're not seeing it across the board yet, they might not do it. But seeing it in Quebec and British Columbia might just be the initial cracking points where we start seeing this become a trend across other provinces like Ontario in the coming months. So we'll see. If they drop, it won't be big. It'll be very, very small, something like 25 basis points. But still, the effect on mortgages, on household spending, on real estate values, it's all going to be impacted.